shit! Oh my god, as I reach to unmute my microphone, the third finger on my right hand just shocked the hell out of itself with the microphone. Like, it touched the metal of it, and just... I was like, oh, fuck. But the mic didn't unmute right away when I pushed the button the first try, so you guys didn't hear me go, oh! You just heard the end of it, like... Anyway, whatever. So, yeah, I'm back. And I would have come back at least 5 minutes sooner, but... I had to go to the restroom at the last minute. I was like, alright, I'm done taking a break and eating or whatever. I'm gonna go back, and then I was like... My bladder was like, nope, you gotta hit the restroom first. So I was like, dang. Just thinking about what's coming up, so. Oh my god, I have that fucking cute. We were to meet here, were we not? Yeah, where's everybody else? Spear looks so blunted. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. That's no biggie. You guys are here now, that's what matters. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter, with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. That's gotta be Thancred, if he's saying shit like that. You were implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Oh! Exposed himself! Alfino, you opened your big mouth! Well, I was pleased to see you! Oh, I bet he was. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? You got a good look at his Stola when she was naked, huh? He was like, I'm not missing this. It's my only chance. You got a good look at her. Quite right, Kryle. Quite right. Fucking Alfino exposed himself, dude. He threw himself under the bus with that one. Honestly, that boy. Some things never change. Estella, what's your take on this? Given that Alfino seems to recall the details of my return so vividly, I would rather he did not draw me from memory, talented or not. Scream starts to sound so distorted once you play it once you play far enough. Oh my god. A little slow, a little late. What the hell's this about? Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lothast Vath. Uh-oh. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Still trying to change the subject. Oh. Tell me, Alfino, how many times have you used that image of Istola in her birthday suit from your photographic memory? Well, you know. That was the end of the first. Oh my god. I never did forget this scene. It's like Alfino didn't forget that one, huh? So I knew it was coming from the moment we arrived at Tailfeather. I was like, I better make sure my soundboard's ready for this. I remember like it was yesterday. First thing Alfino say that shit. I'll never forget seeing Istola appear naked. It's like, oh really? Why is that? Why is this on your hard drive? Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lothas Path. What do you seek this day? As if they had hard drives. They have a log and tombstones is what they got. We seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. But I gotta say, the writing really stepped up. I love how they interject so much more humor and shit than A Realm Reborn's post-game was just like its regular. Like with the main game, it was just so... It just dragged on and that was it. There was some humor, but it wasn't like this. This is much better. This is much higher quality, humor and everything. Just everything in general, it's much higher quality. The flow of the story. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Bath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. I thought we were here to hunt him down and kill him. Truly? And you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from Samal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Lothas Nath, not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Ravana has returned? It's gonna be the third fucking time. I just killed him twice. Vidofnir did say that the Nath had grown as before. But what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay his kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Shit. Our boy Thancred's getting himself in over his head. Oh, bro. Nothing. Oh, Thancred boy, the pipes are calling. No idea why I decided to sing that out of nowhere. It's actually Oh Danny Boy, not Thancred, but you know. It still boggles even my own mind why that song came into my head. You sense a hostile presence, Kupo. Oh, no Kupo this time. Get this. Oh. Hold?
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Oh wow, there was no echo picked up on there. Maybe this this noise suppressor program is starting to learn. So I'll turn it down anyway. Fuck your shield. Well, don't they look very familiar? Especially to anyone who played FF11. Both of us at the same time. Great. Well, now we know that dude's got the echo, just like us.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Asians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Asian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not!
Oh! Limit break!
Ah!
We're gonna show a prolonged death animation. Shit.
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea.
They all have it.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Hey, fuck you, Cabron. I already killed him
Have
twice
care.
before you did.
The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are. Shall we show them?
Damn! Oh, snap! Get him, Tancred! Top 10 anime battles right there.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
And I'm very sporting of you to attack us like that without reason. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, asshole.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
It is rather ridiculous, but yeah, apparently. It's like they mean to oppose us directly on purpose. But why would that be?
Tancred, are you all right?
Uneven ass blades too. One short ass dagger and one long ass one.
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Sorry, my computer made a weird ass sound. I was like, don't blow up on me, man. Not now. Don't explode just yet. So I said they look familiar to anyone who played FF11 because there was a very similar concept about the Warriors of Darkness used in that game. It was a plot element. And they looked very similar to that, actually. They had like one of every race in the party there. But to anybody who played, who's been, you know, obviously we're playing FF14 right now. To most people here, they actually look more, who maybe didn't play FF11. They should look more familiar as the Warriors of Light in the fucking trailer for A Realm Reborn. It's the exact, that's them. They literally took the character models from the trailer for FF14 A Realm Reborn and made them into actual characters in the game. But in the game, they're canonically the Warriors of Darkness. And again, we should also recognize the leader, the one with the axe who almost killed everybody just now. Almost by himself. Well, no. At least 3 of them pitched in. The healer's the one that stood back, because, you know, just to heal their allies, of course. But the other 3 are the ones who took us by surprise. Just sudden aggression, unwarranted for. But the leader guy with the axe, he is, he's the guy we saw up on the moon with Elidibus. So, how it ties in? Well, who knows, but we did hear Elidibus say, what did he say to him? He said, that the Warrior of Light has grown too strong. As you can see the Earth in the background, or Hydaelyn, sorry, in the background, the planet we live on, from the moon, and he said, the Warrior of Light's grown too strong, it's time that he he basically gets put in his place or brought low, whatever. So he said, it's time for you and yours to make your appearance, Warrior of Darkness, and he was talking to that guy. And that's them. Those are the Warriors of Darkness. That was the post-credits scene to Heavensward when we first finished it. The vision caught me unawares, and I was unprepared for their attack, but I could hear the colony chattering all around us. They were so loud. So unbearably loud. Manath? Do you need to sit down? I have water if it will help. We should be safe here. Our pursuers are not like to stray so far from the colony. Tancred! We should honestly have one of those moments, you know. The fucking... Just gonna play a short clip. This should play seeing Tancred.
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
But yeah, that's enough of that. Let me reset the volume here. Tancred! You son of a bitch. Why is it such a hassle to fix the audio when I change it like that? Whatever. Tancred! You son of a bitch! He came in and saved the day.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
Of course.
My appetite for the dramatic. Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting?
That's true.
The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Oh!
Tancred.
He was gonna chirp at her. Instead he complimented her. Like a gentleman, see? Tancred's a
If
true
nothing
gentleman.
else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
The squirrel
Given that
censoring it.
I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
Yeah, but why? Without knowing the why, it's kind of a ridiculous concept.
I glimpsed the leader's past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
That's what I saw
If these
too.
warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Gotta fix my mic. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, it's better now. I know what you're thinking, but really, you needn't worry. It will only lend credence to my tales of heroism. Besides, battle scars are to maidens what loose morals are to gentlemen. A definite bonus. It would seem the mystery of the axe-wielding cure has been laid to rest. I should have known better than to think Thancred would ever stoop to using such an inelegant weapon. But then, how was I to know there was not one vagabond wandering the Chocobo Forest, but two? Yeah, so apparently Thancred wasn't using an axe. That was, someone else. Now we know who. He knew us. He knew you. Did he walk in? Yeah, did he walk in our memories as we walked in his? I think we had an exchange of memories there or something. Yeah, definitely. Dreams of the Lost. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down Primals. Despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. This is very true. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. Excuse me. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Papalimo found Leon. Or it would say, that's how I found you, or that's how Thancred found you, you know, depending on where your home city-state is. Your starting city-state. Ah, the memories. Seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Ifrit? Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the lands, slaying primals without our knowledge. It would imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Emmerich's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Leon. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. We gotta tell Thancred the bad news. She didn't escape with me. She was the last person to stay behind so that I could get away, apparently. Just like you. Good old Thancred boy. It's time for me to turn on the light in this room. It's getting dark. There we go. Oh my god, another goddamn shock. What the fuck? Again, I went to unmute my microphone, this time with my left hand, and it fucking hurt. I'm just glad it's not shocking the actual microphone and destroying it. Why am I getting so much electrical charge anyway? That's never happened before. And now it just happened like twice in a row. Should have brought out my mount, but whatever. Oh wait, I have to anyway. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter. I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought. For justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed and became as light. Yeah. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and the glory of man, and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Emmerich's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. It is happening, Izel. Would that you were here to see it. Yeah, she would have loved to see this.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Fucking shank them!
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame. and who sang as it burned.
That guy's narration rivals Louis Suarez a bit, I will say. Those two voice actors are amazing. Not only for their skill, but also the ASMR, man. Their voices are very satisfying to listen to. Both Louis Suarez and that guy's. Dreams of the Lost. Damn. Fortunately, the journey afforded us ample time to brief Thancred on recent events. That's benefits of taking a long way, I guess. So you slew a handful of primals, chatted with the Emperor of Garlemald, uncovered the... Yeah, we met the guy. Uncovered the truth behind the 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the Father of Dragons? Does that about sum it up? Yeah. Put into one paragraph the entire plot of Heavensward. Go Thancred. All in a day's work, buddy. Right. Let's not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You've given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians. And our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalimo and Menphilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. There you go. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. That's true. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough. You may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. Okay. I know you will. I know you will. Thank you, Tenpenny. So then, to the congregation. This is good money. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, whatever. Oh, good, you're back. Things got a bit heated while you were away. It sounds like it. What's going on? You have returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. What's wrong? Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What happened? Will he live? The Kyrugans tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmont and Lord Arturel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Sure. and let us be about it. Realize I forgot something. I can wait, it can wait. Nothing stream related. Against the dying of the light. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Subjects must be identified. Or suspects must be identified. Subjects, like we're doing a lab experiment. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alfino and Mistress Shistola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Meaning Leon and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Calling out Thancred for the way he stands there. Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say, what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. Already macking on her, just like I did. We're bros, me and Thancred, for a reason. We think alike, with the head between our legs. I'll bet. The name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. Well, he was roughing it out in the wilds for a little bit, give him some credit. But you don't know that. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should know. Usually a bartender. Oh, aye. The infamous Lord Emmanuel de Forton, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Right, I forgot about that idiot. It's him, yeah. Not the bartender this time. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Leon. He'll be at the Crozier most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. Grizzled, I will accept, but old? Huh. Well, you do have some facial hair going there, man. That does make any guy look like twice as old, at least. So I keep mine shaved. Nah, it's not because of the aging appearance, I just don't like beards, honestly. I don't like the way it looks on me, but I also just... I'm bothered by it. It gets itchy and scratchy, you have to take care of it if it gets too long by putting like beard balm and other shit on it. You have to comb it so it doesn't look scruffy, and it's bad. A dual Crozier. I don't know who that was, but they got a little close to me. I was like, are they using the Aetheryte, or are they trying to say something really close to my face? So I turned on my busy status. I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot to do that earlier, but it's like, I don't have time to chat with strangers right now, I'm streaming. Someone once said that a gentleman is... Oh wait. Someone once said that a gentleman is, rather than does. That sound familiar? And in Lord Amanelaine, I sense we have living proof. Good old Thancred quoting Hildebrand, even though he wasn't there for any of that. Well, go on then. Talk to the daft sod. Ah, Master Starcrest. I fear Lord Amanelaine has once more strayed from the path. As has so often been the case, his renewed enthusiasm for martial training gave way to frustration and disinterest at the first sign of difficulty. Oh, yeah. Well, if it isn't Leon. Dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Well, Emmerich got stabbed, and then there's fires popping up all over the city. Hildy Richman. That's true. That might be how Thancred knows of the shit he says, yeah. It could be that He's maybe not like super famous, but some people know who he is thanks to his father Godbert and his influences and everything, so... Stands to reason Thancred might have, since he pokes his nose into everything, especially in Ul'dah, it stands to know that Thancred might actually have a vague idea of Hildebrand and his father, of course. His father being the more famous one, since he's the owner of the Gold Saucer. Ah yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, what did you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. I've been keeping up with any politics that have happened. Like, what do you mean there's no rhyme or reason to it all? Do you know what's happening? Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Is that what you're after? This dude only has one thing on his mind, and we all know what that is. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. Really. I sense you remain unconvinced. It's like he knows what I'm saying in real life. Very well, if it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Me and you. Oh right, never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. Thancred realized it was me and his idea, and it's just like, oh, never mind. Mostly mine, of course, because I said a manling. So Thancred's like, oh, I better be nice to Leon and not insult him. So yeah, never mind. Next up, divide our efforts. Yeah. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon, Leon, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hildy? Hilda? Not Hildy. Hilda. Very different people. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. She doesn't even realize how much he already knows what that feels like. He came out of the live stream like that. Not even in his rich? God damn it. In his small clothes, he was completely naked. I shall detain you no longer, old boy. Good luck with your investigation. Don't go around preying on refugee women, Emmanuel. My lord is a gentleman of unassailable principles. He'll assail them after all when one would first need to locate them. That's a good one, Honor. I like that. It's like you'd have to find... It's like he doesn't even have principles to begin with, so... Ooh! Tried to activate... Activate? I tried to activate auto run so I could yawn while still going somewhere, but it failed. Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Halone's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days. About the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? Actually, I'm kind of investigating what the fuck's going on. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Excuse me. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search. Excuse me again. But I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. It's all gone. Everything gone. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. That was weird. Yeah, I'm probably getting a little dizzy. I thought the ground like moved for just a split second. I was like, what was that? Pull yourself to— oh, I just don't— pull yourself together. We'll find a way. We always do. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. No, I meant in real life, Crimson. Like, I felt my chair move, and I was like, the fuck was that? So I thought I was getting dizzy. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Damn. Good to see them moving in good faith like that. See if we can get this in one try. There or down here? I think it's up there. Oh wait, there's nothing to access from here. Damn it! I failed. It was down there. Shit. Sometimes when I do that jump, he puts it away really quick, and other times he doesn't. Finished then? Yeah, I'm all done. How about you guys? Ah, there you are. Anything to show? Yeah, the church is helping out with the refugees. We'll require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. Yeah, that too. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Remenad's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. That means this could be an inside job. But yeah, this is too early to tell. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alfina will doubtless have an opinion. Another goddamn inside job. Even though King Thornton's gone, he might have people who are still loyal to him here. Whew. Something about that kill smoothie that puts me to sleep. Kind of ish. I think it's the all the anti-inflammatories in it, which I think I've talked about that before. Like the turmeric and cinnamon. It kind of they're kind of natural ingredients for lowering your heart rate, blood pressure, and kind of relaxing you in a way. Doesn't help that I'm using medication right now for that shit because of what happened too. You should have seen the way Alfino tackled him. Tackled him? What the hell's going on? Good. Now that you are here, we can proceed with the interrogation. Alfino? What the hell happened, dude? Speak to me, boy. What's going on? Silence will avail you not, sir. Alfino tackled this guy down? It's like twice his size. Ah, Leon! I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. Seems you did. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not. So we insisted. Nice. Let me go, damn it! You've got the wrong man! My, but you reek of oil. Here's an oily rag. That joke I made several streams ago. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. Tell me, does arson pay well? Pardon my voice there. I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Maybe you're just dressed like one, huh? Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. Wrecked. Thrown under the bus. In fact, he called me rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one what told me to keep going! And he just outed himself. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Thankred had already figured out that it was an inside job like I did. So even though we don't know who his master is, he bluffed, and he got the truth out of this guy. Very smart. Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. Oh shit. He's gonna beat the shit out of him. Damn. Sucks for him. That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess? That's what I just said. Well, I've seen his like before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. He's not wrong. Thank you, Thancred. The only one who actually thanked him instead of questioning his methods. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Think the 12 you've returned to us. But what happened to your old outfit? She doesn't know. Ah, yes, about that. We know what happened to his old outfit. I wonder what they're doing. Good old Frey. Taking in some new recruits. Esteem! Our self-esteem. That is what Frey represents. The Temple Knights are interrogating the arsonist as we speak. God's willing, we shall have more information ere long. If we could but determine the motive behind these fires. Bit of a gambler, ain't he? Fine by me, so long as his luck don't run out. Exactly. Oh crap, I thought I had a bottle of water here. Shit. Wow. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Arturo. Lord Arturo! Hold on. Oh, nothing. Oh, are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. True enough. My lord Arturl did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alfino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. True. That's a nice saying for saying someone who's freshly dead, or like barely passed away or whatever. Not yet cold in the grave. Jesus. Start using some of these expressions. We recently died and be like, he's not yet cold in his grave yet. Again, could have been me. Very recently. As goes light, so goes darkness. And finish this run on time for my next break.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Okay, I think it's definitely my medication.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Damn! Knew there was something shady about that guy.
I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
They're desperate.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
That.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Seriously? You have a fresh stab wound, dude.
Of course.
Jesus. This dude is, if anything, dedicated as hell.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
So, we're leading another goddamn charge into the vault yet again. To fight some more hypocritical, religious, fanatic bastards. Well, so it goes, right? If that's the way it is, and that's the way it is. We gotta do this again. But with this plate. We get another chance to honor Frey's memory, the real Frey. That's something, right? Also, did I? No, that's fine. And do what a Dark Knight does best, or at least, you know, in their origin story, what the first Dark Knight did, which was, lead a charge against the hypocrisy of the highborn and religious folk who preyed on the weak and lowborn, meting out justice ruthlessly. Because they're doing it again, so it's appropriate again. Do not concern yourself with my safety, lest you forget I too am a knight. Ready when you are, Leon. Hey, Grip. Just like old times, eh? You said it, buddy. Concentrate on freeing the hostages. I will tend to their wounds. He is still a white mage, yeah. Alright, Emmerich, I'm ready, buddy. Let's do this. Listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thordan VII. Might the same be the true of the rest? Excuse me. Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Arturl, you are a brave man and true. None would dare... brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose to not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Halone is my witness. We will bring these fanatics to justice. Spoken exactly like Harshfont. My shield will not break. Famous last words of his. Please don't follow in his footsteps, Harshfont, or Arturl. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Wasn't that incredibly well done foreshadowing back then? Not foreshadowing, but rather like, it's something that retroactively, you look back at it and you're just like, damn, poor choice of words. His shield did break, and that's why he died. But you know, that new ultimate they came out with, you can save him. Twould seem our presence yet goes unnoticed. Come, we must secure the entrance. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence over all else. Mind your attacks and subdue the enemy quickly. Right behind you, Emmerich. Lay down your arms or die by the sword. Exactly what he said. Oh my god, my controls are all fucked on this character. I did not set this up correctly. Are you injured? There will be others. Bless you. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this shit. You must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Sir Simonard. Sir Simonard? So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. They're still loyal to him. On your guard! They've sounded the alarm! I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go! Setting this up now, yeah. No, I did what I could. Secure the hostage, Leon. Leave the others to us. Alright. Will do.
Down with you!
Oh, shit! Set those up real quick. There we go. Let him go, asshole. It's over now. We're safe. We're safe, buddy. Is it over? All good. They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. There they are! Let none escape! Shit. Keep going! I will hold them here. Stopping up. Not alone, you won't. Leon, stay with Sir Emmerich and Lord Arturo. This way, Leon. To the choir. Lead the way, buddy. Right after you. Not I don't remember from that point. Whatever.
You underestimate me.
The music and everything. Shit is awesome. It's almost like reliving the actual vault dungeon all over again. It's a nice echo of the recent past. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights! We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the Archbishop. Actual knights. Like chess pieces. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment! So it is to be a trial then. Lord Arturo, Leon, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. Have it your way, Emmerich. Don't lose. Remember, you have a fresh stab wound, man. Take it easy. O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked. Come then, let us see whom the Fury favors. Sir Emmerich is still wounded, Leon. If we do not move quickly, he will surely fall. And we better be fast. Might as well set this down. You need to die. Oh. Alright, it's alright, you guys are safe now. There must be others nearby, but where? Well, that's for us to figure out, right? Let's go. Emmerich's at 87% health, we're good. Traitor? Kinslayer? By what sorcery do you yet stand? Enough! All of you, attack! Blow a door here. I think we found more of them. Surprise, asshole! Should have said surprise, motherfucker. Keep forgetting that one. It's a good line. I almost killed this one. Holy shit. I see no others nearby. Come, Leon. Sir Emmerich needs our help. Of course. I like how we're out of bounds on the map, too. Little hidden areas. remember where those went. Well done. Now let us finish this, sir, before the eyes of God and men. Stand fast, my brothers. The Fury is with us. Sure.
This knight does not yield!
One day, I swear, you will... Will what? Right. The last one. Hopefully. Fury be praised. The small child, too. He took Melee. You must hurry. The priest took Melee upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, shit!
Come no closer! You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Oh shit, he's about to drop her. He's having last minute second thoughts. Don't do it, dude! Don't do it! Jesus Christ, the same goddamn look on his face as... What's her name? From the Dark Knight storyline. That same psychotic religious fanaticism look. Like he just couldn't stop himself. I'm not gonna lie, for a minute I was like, Y'shtola, do something! And she couldn't react though, she was just...
What? But I...
Hell yeah. Whew!
Vidofne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
What's on your mind, Vidofnir? What do you need from me?
I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of horsifying you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Yeah, Crimson, it's pretty much what they were just talking about. We would like to see it that way, but there are some people who might, you know. Like, you'd think most people would see it that way. The priest, you know, tried to kill an innocent child over that crazed psychotic fanaticism. Exactly like what's-her-name's mom to her. And at the end of the level 60 portion for the Dark Knight storyline, you know? Sadurga chopped her head off and everything. Same exact situation, except killing her own daughter over that same fanaticism of her beliefs and everything. She got that. That's what I was saying. Is they got that. He had that same look in his eyes when he decided to let her go and kill her. That she did. It's scary to see that look. But, excuse me. Yeah, it is. It is rather interesting to see how, because they're just so used to dragons being the enemy, 1,000 years of history of that. Some people would still see this and, you know, like Edmond said, they might look at it like, how will people choose to remember this day? You know, some people will see it exactly as it happened and realize it's time to move forward, but other people are just still so stuck in their old ways that it's just not going to be that easy for them to accept what just happened and, you know, try to like walk hand in hand with dragons and everything and put everything aside. It said for some people it might just cause even further division. And I think what he's referring to, because I was thinking about it just now, is the fact that we charged in there and we basically killed our own people. It's almost like a civil war is starting to break out. So some people might look at this and be like, maybe Emmerich and his cronies have just become heretics, Stravanians, and the church is in the right. Even if they did try to kill an innocent child, some people will still see it that way. They'll be like, that baby was possessed by Satan. It deserved it. Well, not baby, but you know, the little girl. I don't know why I was thinking baby. Oh! A reason I thought baby was because my mind was making a connection, a subconscious connection to a very old news story I saw of a father who nearly killed his child, like an actual baby, when he pulled over on the side of a street. This was real life. He pulled over on the side of a street and tried to kill one of his own children, and the cops had to roll up and shoot the guy because they couldn't talk him down, so they had to shoot him. I don't know if he died or not, but they had to shoot him to stop him from killing the kid. But the guy was yelling about how he was killing him for Jesus because Jesus asked him to. So I think my mind made a subconscious connection here. With the whole thing, the Dark Knight storyline, clearly the exact same scenario, but also this very similar scenario. So that's why I was saying baby when I meant to say little girl. The little girl that got thrown off. And the little girl that almost got killed by her mother. What's with the little girls getting targeted? The fuck? In the moments before Vidofnir appeared, I contemplated teleporting the girl. I saw that. I was like, you're still gonna do something, but you just said that. Thank the 12 that I did not. Oh, you meant that kind of teleportation, yeah. Like the kind she did with herself in Thancred. Holy shit. Yeah, that would have risked the girl's life more than Vidofnir appearing to catch her. Well, that was timely. Vidofnir must have been circling for hours. Maybe, yeah. Maybe she was watching everything. That's true. Alfina, what's up, dude? This has been a day of surprises, has it not? Tis but a... hold on. But a pity Vidofnir could not stay longer. Yeah. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice. But 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. True. That was an understatement, basically. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fort Tom Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. True enough. A moment, Leon. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? He held his own in the vault. He got on well enough with Hilda. You know me. See, I laughed and you knew I was gonna pick that one. I'm sorry, guys, I have to. I mean, he got on well enough with Hilda. What's wrong, Mistola? Something else eating away at you? Or are you a little jealous or something? Or what's going on? Of that I have no doubt. His time in the wilderness did not deprive him of his charm. But that is neither here nor there. What concerns me is his etheric flow, which I fear has been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is little more than speculation. Excuse me. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Okay? Right then. I should be on my way. Kyle may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? True enough. Okay, so I think this goes... Let me just check. I don't remember from the Stalwart Soul goes first. It's like... Oops! Shit. Okay, so yeah, it was Blood Weapon, then Shadow Wall. Then Stalwart Soul, then Edge of Darkness. Okay, then Dark Mind. Living Dead. Should know it's there. I used it a while ago. To no avail. As usual. Salted Earth. Oh, right, but then... This goes here, I think. Right? The Shirk is level 48. And Dark Mind was 45. And then Living Dead. Okay, good. And then, I think it goes pretty straightforward from here. Like so. Carbon Spit. Alright. Stellar. Quietus. Delirium. Night. And the rest I don't have it. Or, no, I do. Oh, I see. That's an upgrade to an older one. Oh, over there. Edge of Shadow. Yeah, that's an upgrade to that one. There they are. I was like, they should be on the hotbar somewhere. They can't just not be there. If I have them unlocked, they're there. I think that's how it goes. Okay. I don't get there on this character, but... I have to remember that that's there on the character that does have this at 90. I'll have to remember. Alright, now we're all set. Now, before we continue though, I gotta use the restroom real quick, so BRB.